In the cold winter months, it's hard to stay motivated. It's cold outside and it's slippy and muddy, and the cleanup after a ride makes you wonder, is this all really worth it? Well, here are some reasons why we think it is. Build skills and fitness. Yes, riding in the winter is hard. The trails are wet and they're muddy. And that water and that mud, it gets in your eyes. And those soggy fire road climbs, they sap your energy even more than usual. But persevere, because riding in the dry is gonna be a breeze. You're gonna be finding grip in every turn after all that winter slop. And you're gonna be faster because your fitness will have improved. Winter miles equals summer smiles, so the roadies say, and I think they are right. Yes, riding in the winter will make you fitter and it will make you faster. Your skills will have improved. Quiet trails. Yes, what about this? Now, all those fair weather riders who fill up the car park and spend most of their day chatting about mountain biking, now they will have disappeared as soon as the temperature drops. You will have the trails all to yourself, absolute peace and tranquility. And you can ride that trail anytime you want without having to wait for anybody before you can drop in, and you don't have to worry about catching anyone else up on the trail. It'll all be yours. Drifting. Slippy trails might slow things down, but it does mean it's time for big drifts. Yeah, you can fit a big knobbly front tyre to your mountain bike and then go and enjoy sliding it out round some corners like your Sam Hill. It's gonna be amazing. You can do it all through the winter months. And those drifting skills, they really will improve your bike handling. You're going to be learning about brake modulation, the weight bias, getting used to the bike moving around underneath you, and those skills will transfer to the summer months, so it's all good. And you know what? When the inevitable happens and you do slide out, the slower speeds of the winter months means you'll probably be fine. Which brings us to our next point. Crashes. Yes, slippery conditions mean you are gonna slide out. You're gonna have some fails, but you're gonna be moving at a slower pace. So you're probably gonna be pretty safe and you're gonna be entertaining your mates. And going out and riding with a group, sessioning some corners, it's great fun. And get your phones out, your GoPros out, get some clips. You're gonna get some great riding shots and some very funny crashes. You don't get hot and sweaty. Now, the sunshine and hot weather is all well and good through the summer months, but what about when you get to the top of that first climb and you're absolutely sweating buckets? You got sweat dripping down into your eyes, all your top's wet, you're having to ration the water in your bottle because you're drinking so much, and then you've got that big ride home before you can get to the shower. Now, in the winter months, you're not gonna have any of that. It's going to be a much milder temperature. Now, be brave. In the car park, start cold, and you'll soon get up to a good riding, comfortable temperature. You're going to have your gloves on, you're going to have your socks pulled up nice and high, you're going to have a windproof layer up top, and you are going to be riding comfortable all through those winter months. Mental toughness and discipline. Yep, the winter months are the time to find your inner Dave Goggins. It's going to be hard to go out in the elements because you're going to find lots of valid excuses why you shouldn't go out in the cold and the wet. But if you can venture out into the wild, face those elements, you're going to build some routine into your riding structure. Now, this routine riding is going to really pay off on the really big, difficult days. But they're the days that really make it all worth it. You just need to go through the motions, and as you do, it will get easier to do it each time because it just becomes a routine. So make sure you try and build that mental toughness and discipline because it's really going to pay off. riding wet and sloppy woodland, or braving an exposed mountaintop. These are moments that you're going to remember for years to come, and big memories take big days out riding. So getting out in the elements almost delivers that sort of incredible visceral atmosphere by default. And these memories, they're going to be a big driver to getting you out there in the first place. So once you're out there, imagine that FPV pilot following you down through the trail, or picture a photographer in the bushes capturing your riding genius in the moment for a photo shoot. Maybe break the rules on a quiet day. Maybe put some headphones in and listen to your favourite music. Put on some rocky soundtrack. Hammer down those trails and have an epic and iconic movie moment. You're going to feel like a hero out there in the wilderness and the drama. Simplicity, yes. Tough winter months, they're going to simplify your objectives, because getting out there and just doing a ride is challenge enough in itself. You don't have to overcomplicate it, and it's going to bring the drama for you. And I felt that when I go out and ride in these times, it gives you a feeling of isolation. It's almost like a quest. It's you against the rest of the world. And maybe there's something in the knowledge that others have decided to sit this one out. And for that reason, you're going to feel like you're winning from the outset. Yes, there's something about facing the elements, riding in the wind and the rain when no one else will, that just improves your refreshments. So head out onto those sloppy, quiet trails, improving your riding skills and your fitness, and also your mental fortitude for those drier months to come, in the knowledge that you've battled the elements when no one else would, and those post-ride refreshments are going to taste even better. Well, there you go. There's some reasons to keep riding in the winter months. The season that I think is the best season to ride mountain bikes. But what do you think? What's your favourite season to ride? Let me know in the comments down below, and I look forward to hearing those stories. Don't forget to love, like and share. Hit that like button, because it means more people get to see mountain biking videos, which we all want. Of course, make sure you head over to the GMBN shop at some point and support the channel, and we'll make more mountain bike videos. And until next time, I will say goodbye. Stay safe.